Hello everybody, today we're going to be recreating this butterfly look. I had posted it on my Instagram and I've been getting asked a lot about it, so I'll go ahead and show a tutorial on how to do it. It's just something for fun. I'm not so sure how much of a casual wear it is. I suppose it depends on the wearer, as I am currently wearing it. And I function pretty well, so it works out. Today I'm going to be using Bio Seaweed Gel Cotton Candy for my base, and I'm going to be using black Presto Gel to draw on the body of the butterfly. And this is just what you're going to do before you actually build the body of the butterfly. It's going to be the base for what we're going to use. I'm using a plastic tip, so I'm going to skip over putting a base coat, but normally, obviously, we would start with our base coat. Put a nice thin layer. And cure it in the lamp. I suppose while that's curing, I can take you guys on a tour of my nails. I am wearing Tokidoki Latte. I usually tend to wear just kind of my favorite things. I sometimes wear a cohesive set, but I tend to have a lot of different ideas, so it usually ends up just being my favorite things. So Strawberry Latte from Tokidoki is definitely one of my favorite things, so I took her with me when I went to Premiere Orlando. There she is. I think sometimes it's hard to tell what I actually have on my nails, so yeah. And I did Yuri Sakia Anime Eyes again. I actually had some on my previous set, but they were droopy eyes for 420. And this time I did just super bright eyes. I love her artwork. If you haven't checked her out, she has really cool stuff. She actually has a really neat collaboration with Japan LA out right now. Alrighty, back to the task at hand. Bio Seaweed Gel is pretty true to color, which I like. It makes for a really nice gel manicure. And all it takes is 2 coats. As you can see, I have nice, even, opaque coverage. And 2 coats. So from the salon standpoint, that's super, super nice. I often get asked what brands I use, what do I really like. I'm not loyal to any one brand, so you'll get some pretty good reviews from me in the sense that I kind of dabble in everything. I'm definitely a nail art junkie, so I try everything. Bio Seaweed Gel is up there though with some of my favorites for quick gel polish. I do really, really like that color brand. Their top coat is also really awesome, and I kind of think it smells like toasted almonds. I'm not sure if anyone else does. Maybe that's just me, but I find it pleasant. Anywho, oh, okay. Back to my nails, as I seem to have 30 seconds left while it's cooking. On my pinky, I have Buff Monster. If you can see his little melty misfit. Please excuse my video skills. This is all fairly new to me. There we go. Maybe better lighting. Okay, I'll get back to him in a second. Get my base back out. I'm using a small detail brush from Stylish Mom. She's on Instagram as well, and I'm pretty sure I'll go back and I'll tag her on my Instagram page. It's the same as my YouTube handle, Fancy Fingers 3D Nail Art. So if you want to know where to get the products, all that kind of good stuff, just go on my Instagram and click on the picture and the tag should pop up. So I'm going to draw the body, kind of where I'm going to want to place the wings, so towards the middle. And the body of a butterfly is super easy. You're just going to kind of draw a thin, really thin little hot dog. got really intense. It always does, I think, when you're drawing. Go back and add some more if you see that it's kind of light in some areas, or also to just like clean up your edges, which, as I'm sure most of you know, the super awesome thing about working with gel is you can just go back and clean up whatever you want with a little bit of acetone, which I'm gonna do that now. You can kind of see I just go back over my edges with the acetone, and it just gives me a really nice little clean line. Clean up the front of it a little bit before I add the little antenna. See, much cleaner, and I took a little bit too much off of the front, so okay, go ahead and add your antenna. And if you see, it's a little bigger than what I actually have on my nail right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off a little bit of the size, because the thing is that you want the body to be proportionate to the wings, and I don't want the wings to be too big. Bear with me. Alright, and there's the body. I'm gonna pop it into the lamp. And let that cook. And I'll go back to showing you my Melty Misfit. Check him out. Look at his little face. I picked this one because that's kind of how I feel on the inside when I talk to new people and when I do things like make a YouTube video for the first time. It's a lot for me. So yeah, but me and him have that in common, but we get through it. Cute little guy. He is by Buff Monster. I'll definitely tag him in the picture as well. Check out his work. It is the coolest. He has some really nice stuff. My pinky is also, it has a detachable charm that goes on it, but I usually take it off for work. I only have 10 seconds, so I don't have time to put it on and off, but yeah, it goes on there and lives with him. Alright, so that's that nail done. Basically, all I'm going to do after this is put on a top coat. I actually, now in retrospect, thinking about it, I'm going to likely use a heavier top coat than this, probably a builder gel, because then I'm going to go back, buff it, and we're going to apply the wings with acrylic. So check out the second video so that you can see how we make the wings.